Radio Voces Latinas, 1610 AM. A drink of water with Joyce, Aldrich. Refresh your mind.
It's 8 degrees at 9 o'clock here on CHHA 1610 AM, and we're heading into winter soon, although it's not December 21st. It's coming around quick. We're going to have some snow this weekend, I understand. But in the studio this evening, I have Chanan Benami, and he went from living in L.A., rocking with his band, and on the eve of their big recording contract, the band broke up, leading him to move to Israel. It's a big story. He went from Sunset Strip to Jerusalem and also here to Toronto. And tonight we'll be hearing his music and his story. We're going to start off by listening to a great song he wrote and recorded, I believe, here in Toronto. It's called Chain Reaction. And his songs are meant to move, and they're about, making some changes within yourself and in the world. So we're in for a really great evening of music and stories, and this is Chain Reaction. This is Chanan Benami.
On the physical ground, shaping worlds above and the worlds below with the things I say and the things I do. Cause when you choose wrong or right, well, there's a chain reaction. Chain reaction. Chain reaction. Chain reaction. When you choose wrong or right, yeah, well, there's a chain reaction. Please don't let me walk through this world full of blind ambition and nothing else. I've got a world to change and a mind to do it. Distinctions are the truth, and I'm on the move. And when you choose wrong or right, well, there's a chain reaction. Chain reaction. Chain reaction. chase. I got $1 million ticket, can't let it waste. If this world is a reflection of our inner zone, I'm afraid we're gonna blow this place to kingdom come. Cause when you choose wrong or right, well, there's a chain reaction. Chain reaction. When you choose wrong or right, yeah, well, there's a chain reaction. Chain reaction. Break it down again. Don't take lightly wasting time or the power of our minds to create a space that's beautiful. You got to smile. You know you got the strength to change. You know to make a chain reaction. Chain reaction. When you choose chain reaction. Yeah.
Chain reaction, and that's Chanan Benami. Wow, and that wailing guitar, my goodness. Chanan, welcome to A Drink of Water. It's so wonderful to have you in studio this evening.
It's nice to be here. Thank you so much for having me on.
Oh my gosh, talk about chain reaction. We can talk about what's going on in the world in a moment, because that certainly addresses that. But that wailing guitar in there was you.
That's me.
That's a you. And, you know, every time I talk to a guitarist, it's the same thing. You know, I hear like Chris Burkett, he made his own guitar out of cardboard and strings, I don't know, at the age of 8. And you're not much different. You got your first guitar when you were 9. I think you guitars are like born with the guitar inside you. You know, it's amazing. I mean, all of you love the guitar from very, very small.
My very first memory, I think I was about 2 years old. I was being carried by my mother, and I remember being introduced to some guy who she said, you know, this is David Schnare, she said. I was 2 years old. This is David Schnare, a man carrying a guitar. And I said, wow, and I wanted to grab that guitar.
Yeah, I mean, it's something, it's a passion. I mean, guitars are amazing. And so I always have to ask, what's your favorite guitar? I mean, you probably have, like, every guitarist doesn't have just one guitar. It's not possible. You want every guitar, right?
Well, I think I have a favorite acoustic and a favorite electric.
And those are?
So I had a 1976 Les Paul, which I loved dearly. It was beautiful. And then I have a Gibson J45, which I brought tonight.
So we're going to hear some live music as well as music from some singles and also from Wisdom of a Dream, which was an EP, full album that you recorded, I think, here at Metalworks, wasn't it? Or was that in Toronto?
Actually, no, the EP I did at Metalworks.
Yeah.
The Wisdom of a Dream I did actually in a friend's home studio in downtown Toronto.
Cool. Well, they're Canadian productions. Look at that. And you're an American. You came here. How long have you been here in Canada?
Been here for about 6 years.
Well, 6 whole years, and look at how much you produced. This is great. So, yeah, chain reaction, what's going down in the world. I mean, my gosh, we're looking at possible nuclear chain reaction, but we know, we know who rules the world. What's going to happen, you know. We talk about darkness going into light, you know. I want to sort of hit on those topics a bit tonight because Hanukkah's coming up for Jewish people, and here we are.
Yep. There's, you know what I mean, the chain reaction, I like to be an optimist.
Yep.
And it seems like there are obviously a lot of scary things happening in the world, but there are also a lot of good things, and a little bit of light goes a long way. Exactly.
It pierces. Yeah. You can be in a dark room and just turn on a flashlight, and all of a sudden you see.
Yeah, I mean, the fact is it doesn't make much of an impact in the light. It's actually in the darkness where flame really lights things up.
That's right. That's right. That's right. I love that. Oh, really, the music is the message, and that's really what we're here to hear tonight. And I'd like to play some more music. Now, you played with, you have some music that you did with a fellow named Danny McGraw. McGaw. What did I say? Graw? I'm thinking of Quick Draw McGraw. I'm always famous for my mistakes, and it always makes it makes for good entertainment. So Danny McGaw, and you started playing with him after the band you had in L.A., right?
Right, immediately. Well, it was
what
at the same
happened there?
time, towards the end of that band,
Yeah.
I started playing with Danny.
Yeah. Now that whole story with you being in LA and having this really great rock band and a big contract, and then just suddenly saying, you know what, I'm moving to Israel. What happened there exactly?
Well, there were a few steps in between.
Well, yeah, I figured that because there's
get
Danny
the condensed
and
version of a story.
well, yeah, the Tracy. We only have an hour.
Right, so we'll condense it. So what happened there? I mean, in short, I think that a very talented group of guys.
Yeah.
That was the band Revel 8.
Uh-huh.
Very talented group of guys, but couldn't get along so well with each other, and weren't able to stick it out. I think about it sometimes now, and I think about things that could have happened differently. We could have
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
I don't know. Could have pulled it together.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially, it would have. But things led in a great direction, and started playing with Danny. I saw Danny play, and all of his songs were focused and geared towards one thing, which was trying to spread peace in the world.
Beautiful.
And I loved that. And just an acoustic guitar and a guy singing, and it just something that I've always connected to and really resonated with. So I think I have two sides: this really rock and roll side. But then another side, which loves to just sit with an acoustic guitar and a harmonica and just sort of float off and be peaceful. And so I connected more with that side and wanted to, join his journey and go spread peace and love in the world.
I like that. I thought we could play one of the songs that you did together. And I just wanted to ask you, where would I find one of those songs? Would I find that under you did some in the Third and Arizona Tunnel. Is it in the singles?
Yeah, there's the singles are all songs that I wrote, which I did in the studio, and Danny came in and backed me up on vocals. Go for My Window. I know you like that one.
You know what? I love that one. Thank you for choosing that. That would have been my choice. Here it is. And we'll go out to break with this. We'll be back with more of Chanan Gans after this.
Come away from my window, can't you see I'm in deep? Come away from my window, I've seen better days. If it's a war or rejection, let me fall, I'm not gonna fight. If I take my aggression, throw it to the dogs and I might get it right. If I scream out loud and say how I feel and it's reflecting love, I can put my hands on better things than the handle of a gun. So come away from my window, can't you see I'm in deep? Come away from my window, I've seen better days. Don't put me out in the bitter cold. My world, how many lives does it take to get it right? If I knew I wouldn't have to ask, would I? Now I'm taking a moment to think to myself how different I can be. If I focus my mind on here and now, then I will surely see. If I open my arms up to the world and don't judge anyone, I might welcome the grace of a warm embrace rather than a gun. So come away from my window, can't you see I'm in deep? Come away aggression, let me fall. I'm not gonna fight. If I take my aggression, throw it to the dogs, and I might get it right. Come away from my window. Can't you see I'm in deep? Come away from my window. I've seen better days.
You are listening to Radio Voces Latinas, 1610 AM. A drink of water.
Space. Got a perfect picture of you in my head, and I promise it won't change. And maybe I could go for days without water, but I need your face to lift me when I'm down. Fill me up with grace. I thought I'd never find you, love, and Lord knows I tried. Praying for days that you would come, and you did, and it makes me feel like singing. Ba 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 da ba 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 na 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 na. Ba 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 da ba 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 na 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 na. Back when I was young, didn't think that there would be anyone as perfect for me as you seem to be. It's as if we are one, as if it wasn't just enough to give me a friendship. You gave me love, and it turned me into someone else. Now I'm different than the world. I thought I'd never find you, love, and Lord knows I tried. Praying for days that you would come, and you did, and it makes me feel like singing. Ba 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 da ba 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 na 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 na. Ba 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 da ba 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 na 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 na.
And you're listening to CHHA 1610 AM. This is A Drink of Water, and that was a beautiful song. I feel like singing, and certainly I feel like hearing Chanan Benami singing as well today. And we're going to be hearing a lot of his music. Chanan, you're going to be singing some live music as well.
Sounds good.
This is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So this last song was the one with Danny McGaw, and the one that we played previously was solo. So there you go. So really, your music is basically about the message. What kind of message are you trying to give people in your music? Mostly,
well,
mainly,
I mean, first and foremost, I'm expressing myself. You know, so the message is a message of expression, but I think it can be summed up in a million different ways. It's a message of connection. It's a message of possibility. It's a message of actualization, potential, human capacity, love, empathy.
And all of those things that...
Anything and everything that stands for, what a human being can do.
Yes, a great potential. And your lyrics are so beautiful. They're very deep and very meaningful. I want to hear, we're going to be playing one song later that's absolutely beautiful called Jerusalem. And as we know, right now, there was a UN decision, a vote in the UN. There were 151 voted against, as opposed to 6 who voted against it, to have basically Jerusalem to be not part of Israel. It's not a Jewish place. It's not a Jewish city. It's I know you lived in Jerusalem, and I just wanted you to speak to that a bit. I know maybe that came out of the blue a little bit. It's a hard subject because a lot of people don't understand the 3,000-year history of Israel and the Holy Land.
Well, I advise everybody should read the Bible, and it's not a history book, but it certainly does have a lot of ancient history in it.
It does.
And there's Jerusalem is an amazing place for connection. I think a lot of people feel that, many different faiths go there to try and connect because it's a place that calls people. More than anything, it should be a place of unification. It should be a place of unity.
I like that, unification. Absolutely. And it is, because you have, like you said, every religion can go there and feel connected.
Right.
It's like a hub.
Yeah, and people who are not necessarily religious, I see people go, first of all, you're walking through ancient history.
Oh, yeah.
Which is just amazing, and it's but more than that, it's such a spiritual place. I mean, there is, energetically, you're vibrating when you're there. You feel the vibration.
Well, I guess we're just going to have to play Jerusalem then. Your beautiful composition. Now, you wrote this while you were living in Jerusalem, and also actually, here in Toronto, or where?
It's interesting that you said that, because I actually did write half of it there and half of it here. How did you know that? You didn't.
I did.
I was moving here, and I went back to Israel by myself to sell things and close things off, and my wife and kids were here getting settled into a new place.
Right.
And during the days I was very, very busy, but at night I was alone. And I had my guitar, and I was in this apartment that I was going to be moving out of, and I naturally started playing and writing music. So I started playing, singing this song. It came out, a song about Jerusalem, a place that I love so much. One verse and a chorus. And then when I came back to Canada, I, one night, maybe 2 months later, picked up the guitar, started playing that song again, and the second verse came out. And I burst into tears. Just towards the last line of the second verse. So if you listen to it, maybe you can understand a little bit why if you listen carefully to the words. But really, this more than just Jerusalem was an ode to perhaps what I would have imagined the experience of standing at Sinai would have been like.
Yeah, Mount Sinai, when the receiving of the Torah.
So this is sort of connecting two places which were moments that were central to human connected spiritual experience. Would be makes sense to me that they're sort of the same place.
Absolutely, and it's not just a Jewish thing. So here's Jerusalem, Chanan Benami's composition.
Like a dream, these photographic eyes lead me out to a higher world. In the tears of innocent respite, ease is found, and it's radiant. Signals lead out to your heart, capture your mind like warriors. When the finally reached the round. When time resonates and flows, resides reason. Jerusalem, you had my heart long before we met in the secrets of your walls. If I ever forget you, let me forget my arms and my tongue lose all its words. If I carry on to the corners of this world, would you summon me back home, Jerusalem? In catalytic art, seizing fire in the form of words. All at once a series of desires seeks my bones, and I can't resist. All there is are forms of light. I might suggest we simply fly, but not so fast. This wasn't made to last. I must return to the world I've left behind. Jerusalem, you had my heart long before we met in the secrets of your walls. Let me forget my arms and my tongue lose all its words. If I carry on to the corners of this world, would you summon me back home, Jerusalem?
For all those who have their heart in Jerusalem, and no matter where you are, what you believe, Jerusalem is a hub. It's 9:31. We're going out to break now here at CHHA 1610 AM. Drink of water. We'll be back after this with more of Chanan Benami.
You are listening to Radio Voces Latinas, 1610 AM. A drink of water.
Saw you last week hanging out on the scene. You said I'm heavyweight contender to be Hollywood queen. Well, I became a vegetarian, but I still eat meat. My bouffant hairdo is coated in gold, and I can do the Harlem Shake like I'm gonna explode. I said, whoa, it's a Hollywood breakdown. Just got engaged to the Bachelor of the Week, and our pictures on the cover of People magazine saying I was the one and he loved me so. We're gonna have a big wedding in the Hollywood Bowl, inviting all the papers and celebrities, and when they see my fawn dress they're gonna fall on their knees. I said, whoa, it's a Hollywood breakdown. down Rodeo in a golden Cadillac. Got a stoop by the right on our backs. And yeah, the flame will be as happy as us. Kings of the Cabela on Sunset Strip. I'm gonna make my mark before I leave this world like Gangnam Style and the Material Girl. I said, whoa, it's the Hollywood breakdown. All right. Pictures on the cover of every magazine saying how you fell in love with a new girl on the scene. She's a heavyweight contender to be Hollywood queen. Peruvian extensions down to her toes and those Botox lips, but shh, nobody knows. I said, whoa, I had a Hollywood breakdown. I'm wearing an apron at the burger barn, cause I blew all my money on this cocaine nose job. At least I could smile and laugh with defeat. Became a vegetarian, but still eat meat. Maybe I should head back to New Orleans and contemplate what life really means. Said, whoa, I had a Hollywood breakdown.
Yeah, we're having a Hollywood breakdown here at CHHA 1610 AM. That was Chanan Benami. Wow, what a great song, Chanan.
Well, thank
Fantastic. Now we're gonna this segment. We're gonna play some live music. And you said you weren't going to tell me what you're going to play. Because you said you were going to surprise me.
Well, I was going to do a newer song.
A newer song, yeah. Newer than what?
Than the last one you heard.
Oh, musicians are all so funny. So entertaining. So, so you don't know do you know the title of this song or what?
I think I'll call it Creator of the World.
Creator of the World. That sounds like a great song. So, and because it's Hanukkah coming up, next Tuesday night is Erev, I believe, the first night of Hanukkah. For those who don't know it about Hanukkah, well,
you can take her word for it.
You can take my word for it. And actually, I'll talk a little bit about it next week, and I will also talk about it on the 19th again. Because that'll be the 8th day of Hanukkah. So you're going to hear a lot from me. Anyway, so Chanan, you can take your headset off and play the Creator of the Universe. Beautiful. Chanan Benami.
People stick together in these troubled times. Must believe there's a purpose for the suffering in our lives. Dark forces rising, wants to claim the world. Must remember there's a greater light that's about to be revealed. It's a light of redemption and it's coming soon. Bring together all the people. Speak up now if you believe in love. Be a part of a brighter future. Reconnect the broken sparks. Unify with a single vision. The essence of where we came from. The infinite creator of the world. No matter where you came from or the color of your skin, no matter what you've chosen in life, it's never too late to begin. Stand for social justice, for human rights, freedom to express yourself and illuminate the night. It's a light of redemption and it's coming soon. Bring together all the people. Speak up now if you believe in love.
Be a part of a brighter future. Reconnect the broken sparks. Unify with a single vision. The essence of where we came from. The infinite creator of the world. No matter where you came from, or the color of your skin, no matter what you've chosen in life, it's never too late to begin. Stand for social justice, for human rights, the freedom to express yourself and illuminate the night. It's light of redemption. Bring together all the people. Speak up now if you believe in love. Be a part of a brighter future. Reconnect the broken sparks. Unify with a single vision. The essence of where we came from. The infinite creator of the world. The infinite creator of the world. The infinite creator of the world.
Wow, creator of the world. That's Chanan Benami. If you want to hear more of Hanan's beautiful music, you can go to benamimusic.com. That's BENAMI music.com. That's a B with a B for Bob. benamimusic.com. Hanan, you got another song for us? Because that was
Yes,
really,
I do.
that was so beautiful. That your lyrics are amazing, and your melodies, yeah,
I think I'm
beautiful.
going to put on my harmonica for this one.
Oh, good. Okay, I'll adjust my audio. Adjust your audio.
This one I wrote while I was driving up the West Coast with Danny.
Oh, okay. What's it called, please? Or is it another surprise?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know if I remember the name of the song.
You'll remember it after you sing it. Okay, so this is Chanan Gans with his harmonica and his guitar singing a mystery song.
Clarification, by the way, is Benami is actually my middle name, so Chanan Benami, which I go by in Gans, is
Got it.
also correct. It's my last name.
Yes, yes. Well, I'm just making, yeah. Chanan Benami Gans.
An endless scarf that wraps the frozen dawn. Say goodbye to yesterday. Hello to the sun. Now I'm a prisoner to the mountains of the north. I know things won't be the same when I go back home. Love lights the way on out of the cold.
Take a chance and listen to your soul and the beating of our hearts in time with the world is beautiful. Close your eyes, Sunset Beach, where summer never fades. Your winter sister in the north that stole my heart away. Now there's no choices left. My story has been told. I'm a fool for simple things like love, not gold. Love lights the way on out of the cold. And everywhere we go, we feel it more. Take a chance and listen to your soul and the beating of our hearts in time with the world is beautiful.
That's Chanan Benami, and we're going to go to break. And while we're there, take a time out to listen to your own soul and see what it's telling you, where you should go and what you should be doing, what you can be doing. And we'll be back right after this.
You are listening to Radio Voces Latinas, 1610 AM. A drink of water.
Say you got beef, you know, I thought you were a vegan. I didn't mean to hurt you when I beat your score on Flappy Bird. My parents are enraged because my crush is Candy Crush and I'm failing my exams. My dad is through the roof again. From relying on you to put a smile up on my Facebook. I need to check my self-esteem, my Gmail and my Outlook. Got 600 friends who say they like my latest trims, and I'm discovering who I am, so I hope you like my selfie. Need to find my way in life, I better check my GPS. I'm feeling shaken and forsaken like an Ultra AVS. I think my parents have been cloned, I better send them out a text. They spend their mornings on their iPhones playing Scrabble, Pong, and chess. like my selfie.
My face with Michael Jackson, tweeted all my friends who say to get in touch with nature. Well, I think I'll get the album done. Say I can't spell and my handwriting's a mess, but it doesn't really matter cause I'm texting using spell check. I'm trashing my attachments cause I can't seem to detect if I'm infected with a virus. Wanna reconnect us in the blood. Self-esteem, my Gmail and my Outlook. Got 600 friends who say they like my latest trends, and I'm discovering who I am, so I hope you like my selfie. Discovering who I am, so I hope you like my selfie.
Oh my goodness, selfie. If you're just tuning in, you've missed a great program of music. I hope you've been with us all this program here on A Drink of Water on CHHA 1610 AM. We have Chanan Benami in studio. We've been having a lot of fun and also listening to some very meaningful music. I hope it's touching you, reaching you, because that's what it's all about. It's all about the music and the message, right, Chanan?
That's right.
That's right. That selfie one, that was a great one. Self-explanatory. No explanations needed.
As long as you can understand the words.
They were pretty good, yeah. So are you for or against technology is great. It's absolutely great. Like there's two ends of a stick is,
Technology is like, everything else in the world. It's great power and it depends how you use it.
Right. Well, we've got time for one more song because we go out at actually 9:57:54 and it's 9:52:47. So
you hope it's under 5 minutes long.
Well, actually even 4 because I do have to say goodbye, I'd like to do that at the end of the program. So yeah, if you got a little something you can give us and you can't take a minute to think about it. Look at that.
Shorter than
come on, you can do it.
I'm going to do one in Hebrew then to say goodbye.
Oh, well, there you go. Which one would that be?
Yishtabat.
And what does that mean?
He should be praised.
He should be praised. Absolutely. Amen to that. Go ahead.
Yishtabat Shimcha Lad Makeinu Kel HaMelech HaGadol VeHaKadosh B'Shamayim U'Ba'aretz Ki Lechano Hashem Elokeinu V'Elokei Avoseinu Shir U'Shvacha Alav V'Zimra O'Ezem Shalom Netzach Gedulo Gevura Tehila V'Tifaras Kedisha U'Malchus Brachos Odos L'Shimcha Gadol VeHaKadosh U'Me'olam V'Yad Olam HaTokem. Chato Hashem Ke'Melech Gadol U'Mehula V'Tishbachos Kelaodos Dona Niflaos Borei Kol HaNeshamos Ribon Kavol HaMasim
bocher b'shir zimro elach yochi kal chayo olamim netzach gedulo gevuro teilo v'tifaras kedusha u'malchus brachos ve'odos Shimcha gadol ve'akadosh u'me'olam yad olam atokel yolam yad olam atokel yolam yad olam atonetzach Gitulo gevura teila v'tifares kedusha u'malchus brachos ve'odos l'shimcha gadol v'akadosh u'me'olam yad olam atokel.
Beautiful. And we're here at CHHA 1610 AM, and we're going to be going out very soon. And we've been listening to the beautiful music and of Chanan Benami Gans. And you can go to benamimusic.com and also to soundcloud.com/Chanan Benami to stream some of that beautiful music. And just want to also say, I want to give you a big muzzle tough to you and Aharona, because you just opened a restaurant. Amazing. Not that you're busy enough with 3 little kids and all the other things that you do. You're a very busy guy, and that's wonderful. And that's the Three Sisters Cafe down in Eglinton. Oh my gosh! So
come out and see us, 3SK Cafe, 1054 Eglinton Avenue West.
That's right. And and he may even get out his guitar. There you go. That would be a great idea. Anyway, so benamimusic.com, and you listen to A Drink of Water, and we'll be back next week with a Cuban filmmaker, and you're going to enjoy what she has to say as well. It's fantastic. Okay, well, bye for now. Have a great week.
CHHA